Welcome back to another episode of Mobile Suit Gundam GQuuuuuX. So in the previous episode, we started up a bit of a rivalry between Machu and Nan, right? Where Nan ended up making her debut in the battle instead of Machu, because Machu was being held back by the Zion officer, I guess? Yeah, one of the Zion people, right? Because he was suspecting Machu, and Nan was like, you know what? You're being held back, so I'm gonna use your Gundam and I'm gonna fight inside of you. And she definitely was feeling very good in the battle, and she was very good in the battle as well. She ended up having a very different, I guess, battle style than Machu, but she popped off. I mean, I feel like Shuji is just insane. He's just insane with everyone. And yeah, it was a really even though he was like very much sick and stuff like that, he ended up popping off as well. So it was a cool battle, but Machu was not very happy with that because she was feeling a bit jealous, you know, of, I don't know if she was feeling jealous because of Shuji being, you know, her partner, or if she was just feeling jealous of the spotlight that Nan was getting instead of Machu. Regardless, we'll see what's gonna happen with their relationship. We'll see what's gonna happen with the entire, like, is Nan gonna wanna fight now? Is Machu gonna fight? Like, is Nan gonna get her own Gundam? Is she gonna get her own Mav maybe? I don't think so, but what's gonna happen now? Because it feels like both of them really like the Kira. So what now? I guess we'll find out. So if you wanna watch this, Uncut and Unblurred, as always, I'm on Patreon down in the description. And let's go into Mobile Suit Gundam GQuuuuuX episode 6. Oh, that's not gonna be good. I see. So that was the thing that she was jealous about. Oh yeah, you guys talked about those that unit being from the OG, right? That we saw in the previous battle. Side 6, okay. Oh! Celia's gonna be arriving? California? Is that from Earth? Okay. Okay, so let me break down that scene. So from how I understand it now, so by the returnee from Jupiter, they're talking about wait, I'm gonna bring up the page because I need the names. Okay, so it seems like what they're implying here is the returnee from Jupiter is Karya Bull, right? And what they're saying is he might be here on behalf of, the name is Giren, right? Because he used to work under Giren. And they're saying that obviously because Giren and Celia are kind of like opposing sides in the family, right? Because I'm guessing that they are, I think that they, the Zabi family is like vying for power, right? The kids are vying for power. And Giren and Celia are both obviously, Celia is like as the only daughter and Giren as like the first son. They're kind of like, I guess, both trying to take the, I don't know, power of this, I guess, the interstellar war or whatever. And because of that, there are speculations that Bull, Karya Bull, is actually trying to do harm towards Xilia because he would still be on the side of Giren. If that's the case, and that's why they sent Zavier there to kind of like keep an eye on him. Is that what they're saying? Oh, but even he doesn't know anything about this kind of like plot or anything like that. Oh, interesting. Okay, okay. That's interesting. But Celia is coming there, and they're about to have like some kind of talk with her. So that's interesting. I don't know where Giren is. They didn't really talk about him, but it seems like they're implying that Giren and Karya Bull are no longer in contact or haven't been in contact for a long, long time because they said that he used to be in contact with him or under him. Oh my god. That looks so good. I actually feel for Machu a lot. This guy's a player, he doesn't even know it. Poor Machu. Oh, this was so bad. I get you, Machu. I get you. You feel like the special bond that you had with Suji is being taken away. Poor thing. Oh. Oh. The voice acting. I love Kurosawa Tomoyo so much. Aww, cute. Also, yeah, I do like the dichotomy between this refugee girl in Nyan and then this pampered, like, or not pampered, but like this rich upper class girl in Machu. Oh. That's a lot. I like this guy. Oh my god, the vibes. Dude. I don't know who's responsible for like laying out the entire storyboarding and the scenes and stuff like that, but whether it's Tsurumaki, whether it's Hideaki Anno, or whether it's someone else, 10 out of 10, man. The vibes are just on point. Can I say this? I know I'm pausing a lot. I'm gonna stop pausing from here on out. But one thing that I really like is the character writing with Machu and with Nan, because the reason, like, the dichotomy between the two of like Machu started off this relationship and saw this special bond that she got with Shuji, right? With like this Kira bond, and she started to feel like really special and stuff like that. And then that special bond got not taken away necessarily, but when that bond, when Nyan joined in with that entire situation, that bond became less special to Machu. And even though for Nyan is still gonna feel like, oh, I'm, you know, I still like both of them. I still want to hang out with both of them, because she ended up joining later on. But for Machu, it's gonna feel like, oh, this is kind of like she's intruding onto my special bond, and she's the reason why it doesn't feel as special anymore, which I fully get. I really like that writing here, you know, because yeah, here Nyan said, you know, I wanted to, you know, look at the scenery. I want to eat together with Shuji and with Machu, right? But Machu is very much doesn't really want to eat together with Nyan, as we saw earlier. I really like that writing. It's really good, very realistic. Ooh, oh, damn, the animation, the character animation. They're going ham on her. Oh. 70 years. Okay. おー. I wonder how real that is and how empty that threat is. Is she bluffing?
これまでに得られたガンダムクワックスの実戦データは大変貴重なもの。何事もなく返却いただけるなら謝礼をお支払いしてもいい。明日のクランバトルに勝利した後でね。意味がわからない。あのような素晴らしいマブなら何度だって見たい。私もポメラニアンズのファンなのです。ぜひランキング1位になるところを見せてください。
He came prepared.
モビルスーツを壊さずに返せる保証はないよ。何か問題でも。次の敵クラン、12オリンピアンズは最近オーナーが変わった。アマラカマラ商会って名前。
アマラカマラ。
の知れない会社だ。嫌な予感がする。まさかあんたとつながってるんじゃないだろうね。
She knows. She knows. She's smart. He's such a cool villain. Oh, he caught you. He caught your ass. Oh, that's sad. It's the conference. Yeah.
お母様、実は進路希望のアンケートがまだ。
これ説明して。塾行ってないわね。毎晩一体何やってるの？父さんになんて言えばいいのよ。進路のことは真剣に考えてってお願いしたでしょ。
お母様、今はちょっと。そんな具体的でなくてもいいから、何かやりたいこととかないの？
希望があるなら話してみてよ。
Oh, the mom is so. She's great.
海で泳ぎたい。そういうのは進路じゃないの。ほら、結局聞いてくれないじゃん。ちょっと。アマテ、待ちなさい。アマテ。
I feel bad for the mom. She took time off of work to come here. It feels like she's definitely trying. She's not perfect, but she's trying.
なんで今なんですか？
お前だろ？危険だから早く手放せと言ったの。
だからって。
赤いガンダムの隠れ家はもう見つけてある。
これって。
10年以上前に廃棄されたエアロックの跡だ。ハッチはジャンクヤードの影にあって、外からの探知も難しい。よくあんな場所に着いたもんだ。
町の後をつけたんですか？
世間知らずの子供だ。簡単だって。こいつに懸賞金がかかってることは知ってるな。クラバの賞金より高く売れる情報だ。いいかい？明日のクランバトルの最中に赤いガンダムの隠れ家を通報する。
Selling them out.
金が振り込まれたのを確認したら、ここは引き払う。今下手に騒ぐとバレる。クランバトルが始まるまでは何もする。
I wonder if it's because she's suspecting Karyabul. Yep. Here we go. Yep. Yep. I mean, she's smart. That's smart. It's cruel, but it's smart. She's suspecting that Karyabul has something up his sleeve.
Yeah.
何しに来た？
いや、私のモビルスーツに会いたくて。何？
もうクラバに出るのはやめろ。
は？
お前のおかげで借金も返せた。感謝してる。けど冒険はここまでだ。明日から普通に学校に行って、普通に勉強しろ。もうここへは来るな。
何言ってんの？
とにかく、俺は止めたからな。
赤いガンダムの隠れ家はもう見つけてある。
私のせいだ。修士にこのことを話したらきっとどっかへ行っちゃう。そうしたら人と会えない。
But you can't just run away with him,
新しい
right?
隠れ家を見つけなきゃ。ガンダムも一緒。そうだ。修士は絶対赤いガンダムを手放さない。だから赤いガンダムと一緒に隠せる場所が必要なんだ。どこにあるんだよ。そんな場所。どうすればいい？
This feels like a big turning point in the story.
今日はずいぶん近づくな。
あれでも威嚇しているつもりなんだ。放っておけばいい。何か分かったか？
この 仲間ら商会というのは極東の島国で登記されています。ペーパーカンパニーではなさそう
Oh, is that? Oh, it is Osaka. It's Japan.
近くには連邦軍の特殊な研究施設があったはずだ。
確か人体実験してるところですよね。
Oh.
それをやらせている連邦軍情報局の連中は毒ガスを使うようなヤバい輩だし。
まあ、赤いガンダムやジークワックスは目立つからな。地球まで噂が届いたって不思議じゃない。
中佐はどこでこんな情報を仕入れたんです？
さあ、何でもかんでも内緒ですからね。
Interesting. Who? Hi. Hello.
ジオンの船がいるのは想定外であります。バスクオム少佐。
分かっている。あれはシャリアブルの特殊部隊だ。赤い彗星の行方を追っていると聞いて。
Sharia.
全く間が悪い。
ジオン最強のニュータイプという噂です。
そのニュータイプとやらを倒すために貴様ら強化人間を育てたんだ。
Cyber new types. Okay. So it's like an
キシリアが月を離れるのは5年ぶりだ。
it's like a counter towards new types.
確かな情報でありますか？
ジオンの中にもザビの一族を快く思わない者がいるのだ。あとは貴様があの子供をうまく使えさえすればこの計画は成功する。
That child.
歴史に名を刻めよ。ゲーツキャパ中。
You. Oh, this child, I'm guessing. We saw her earlier at the disposal.
サイコスーツを着てどうする？作戦は明日だぞ。
早く本当の体に戻りたい。
本当の体？じゃあ今窓に映っているその体は何なんだ？
心臓。
心臓？誰の？
サイコガンダム。
なんたる規格外。村雨犬は普通じゃない。
早くキラキラで遊びたい。
Whoa! That's some wild stuff going down there. Human experimentation? Making cyber humans? Oh.
話がある。修二と赤いガンダムのこと。
Nice. Good. Good. Good job, Machu. Proud of you.
そうだよ。世界はいつも変わっていく。だから、また書き換えなきゃ。
What's up, Zavier? Sharia Bull. Wait, is it?
何の用なんだよ。他人
No.
の庭でうろちょろされるのは目障りだ。せっかく釈放してやったのに、今度は物騒なモビルアーマーまで持ち込んで、一体何を企んでいる
It's
んだ。
MP.
いや、あれは戦争は貴様らだけで勝手にやってくれ。我々を巻き込むな。待て待て、僕を撃ったって何にもならんだろう。警告だ。こちらの覚悟を知ってもらう。嘘。怪我はありませんか？はい。
Brother!
僕は助かってよかったんですが、
What the fuck? So that's their ship, I'm guessing.
シークレットサービスに連絡して隠蔽してもらいましょう。せめてキシリア様の件が片付くまでは。シャリアブルを信用しすぎるな。本当に中佐はキシリア様を狙っているのか。
Oh, baby.
ことになったら僕はこの人を殺せるのか。
Okay, yep, I see the entire picture now. Oh, and is this is Cecilia, isn't it? It's the moon. This is okay. This is insane. This is getting so insane right now. Let me look up some of the VAs. That's it. Okay. Oh yeah. By the way, I remember now. I just remember now because of the preview showing up. I saw a comment talking about like how you would usually watch the preview as well with the episode. The reason I don't do, I sometimes would do that if I were not filming a reaction, but for a reaction video, I feel like it's better if I just go into the next episode completely blind. And also, I personally do prefer that as well. So that's why I don't watch the preview ever. Because for me, yeah, as I said, I like going into the next episode completely blind. It is not a normal, this is not just a normal watch along. This is a reaction video. So I feel like it's better for you guys as well if I'm completely blind going to the next episode. So that's why I don't watch the previews for the comment that was asking about it. So yeah, that's a heads up for that. Anyways, that was an insane way to end it. So we got confirmation on what I was kind of trying to pick up on earlier in the train, the entire exchange with Zavier and then another person there. Now, I don't know. Wait, they talked about... Oh, shoot. I remember in the first few episodes, they talked about Zavier coming from somewhere else, right? Where did they say that he came from? If you guys remember that, can you let me know? Because I remember them saying, unless it hasn't been mentioned and I'm just making this up, but I'm pretty sure they mentioned about getting Zavier from somewhere into Zion and making him, obviously, and him being like a new type and stuff like that. But I don't remember where exactly they said that he came from. So I'm guessing that the guy that he was talking to on the train was from his previous place, right? And they kind of sent him to go on Zion to kind of keep tabs on Sharia Bull, because Sharia Bull used to, they said that he used to work for, let me bring up the comment, for Giren, right? They said he used to work for Giren, but now here we see that he still very much is working closely with Giren. Now, is he working under Giren or is he just working together with him, like collaborating? We don't know. I'm gonna guess that he's still very much working under him. He's calling him Supreme Commander Giren and saying that they could use his secret services and stuff like that. So, you know, that's very suspicious, I guess. But he also said until all of the matters with Lady Celia are taken care of. Now, that could just mean until the talks with Lady Celia are taken care of, but saying all the matters with Lady Celia makes it seem very sinister, you know? So I don't know what exactly that's gonna entail. We'll see what exactly he means, but that definitely seems, I don't know, he seems really cool. Earlier I said that he's a really cool villain. I don't exactly know if he is the villain. I'm gonna say maybe like, I don't even think he's like an anti-hero, just like, he's a really cool character that I don't know how to feel about yet. And that's what is really cool about him, because I don't know, I kind of like some of his quirks, but also I feel like he could be very much trouble. I don't know what he's hiding. He's just really cool, right? Yeah. Apart from the entire Sharia Bull and Zavier situation, well, also them taking care of MPs there, if anyone notices them, then Zion is in big trouble, right? If they notice that Sharia Bull ended up killing MPs, that's trouble. But I'm gonna ascertain that they're gonna take care of him. Anyways, so the entire Machu and Nan situation, as I talked about earlier, it feels very realistic. Machu definitely is gonna feel way worse about the entire situation happening than Nan will. Or Machu's gonna feel a lot more jealous and stuff like that than Nan will, because Nan is, from the perspective of Machu, is the intruder, right? Is the person who ended up disrupting the happiness, the exclusivity of the bond that she was feeling with Shuji. Nan was the, I guess, the foreign object that came into the entire relationship happening there. And so Machu's gonna feel bitter about it, whereas Nan is gonna feel like, Nan is gonna feel pretty, probably, or at least before she confronted Machu, she felt pretty good about it. She was like, hey, I'm like we're in this together now. Let's go, yay. So it makes sense, right? Why Machu would feel so much more strongly about this situation, or so much more negatively about the situation than Nan does. It makes sense. Yeah, because I don't want people, you know, blaming Machu or stuff like that for this situation, because it makes sense. It's very realistically written. I really like that, the dynamic there. Also, I love Shuji. Dude is just vibing. I love that guy. Also, what's her name? What's the boss's name? The boss of the clan. She is Auntie or Anki. It's very realistic the way that she's handling this. She's like, you know what? We're gonna sell out the red Gundam, and because there's no way you would trust Sharia Bull, right? She had her suspicions that Sharia Bull already bought, like, is kind of manipulating the entire other side in the battle, right? So she's like, brother, there is no way in hell we're trusting you. This is way too good of an offer for you to not be, you know, working on some kind of plan behind the scenes. So you know what? We're just gonna sell out the Gundam and take our guaranteed money and, you know, just run and hide, and, you know, we're not gonna risk anything, which is realistic. As much as it sucks for Shuji and stuff like that, it is realistic, right? It's realistic. I respect the decision. I feel like that's the smart decision. Yeah. Anyways, we'll see what's gonna actually go down. I want to see the confrontation between Machu and Nan. That's gonna be cool. Also, I wonder what's gonna actually happen. This feels like a big... Oh yeah, I wanted to talk about the family dynamic as well. Because this feels like a big change in the story. Because if they actually go somewhere, where could they go? They couldn't go far unless they leave Side 6. If they leave Side 6, then that's a huge change. But I really would feel horrible for the mom, because, like, that's honestly, that's the only person that is, I feel like, holding everything together here, or holding Machu back in this place here, is her family, right? Because the mom definitely, as much as obviously her not talking to her daughter enough and stuff like that can be like a flaw attributed to her, I do think that it is that she's trying her best, right? And along with like her very busy schedule at work, and like her being stressed out because of work and stuff like that, along with all of those things, she's just trying her best for her daughter to, you know, find a place in the world, which I respect, you know. Yeah, as I said, you can make the argument that she should be talking to Machu more about like her wishes and stuff like that, but also, I mean, it seems like she's the like Machu is the only child, so she's trying. I feel like the mom is trying, and I respect it, you know. She hurried out of work to get to her teacher-parent conference and stuff like that, and made sure to attend it, even though Machu said that it's fine, just she doesn't and stuff. And then she got there, and then Machu was like, well, I don't know. I don't have any plans, actually, so I decay. And I feel bad for the mom. I genuinely do. Also, I don't think Machu is like a bad person for it, but she's just a teenager. She's a confused teenager. Hell, what the fuck does she know about like what she wants to do in the future? So you know what? And her mom doesn't seem to want to talk about her crazy wish, so it sucks. It's a sucky situation, but it's a very teenage situation, so makes sense. Anyways, very cool dynamic. So I wonder what's gonna happen from here on out. Are they actually gonna run away somewhere, or what's gonna happen next? I don't know. I guess we'll find out in the next episode, but banger of an episode. But I'm gonna end it here. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.